Welcome, welcome, welcome back to my crazy Pilates life. My name is Paola Karroum. I'm a nationally certified Pilates instructor. I'm based out here in Culver City, California, and it is 5:45 in the morning. I do this because my family is sleeping and I want to get a great workout in, and there is no planned lesson other than let's just go with the flow. If you have your reformer, let's get started, shall we? Starting off with footwork. Footwork is a beginner move where we work the legs and we work on what's called lumbopelvic stability. So those are the two things that we're working on, and we're working on dynamic flexibility with this movement. Bring your reformer down to 3 reds for a normal setting. If that's too much for you, try 2 reds and 1 blue. But other than that, let's go. So I am sitting on a reformer, for those of you that don't know. I am sitting on the edge of this moving carriage. Pay attention to how I'm going to get onto the reformer. You're sitting, your half of your bum is off. You're gonna come down to one side, place your hand onto the top shoulder rest. This arm is going to allow you to slide between the shoulder rests. So the head is between the shoulder rests. The shoulders have a nice comfortable pad here on top of the shoulder blades. My feet are on this lovely foot bar here, as you can tell. My weight again is on 3 reds. I'm paying attention to the alignment first of my body. So I'm making sure that I am indeed in the center of the carriage. I can tell because this is a track table as well. And there's these eyeballs here that I'm trying to imagine a line is running through the center of my body using these eyeballs as a measuring tool. We're beginning with our heels. So the heels are a fist distance away. So put your fist between your feet and make sure that you're fist distance away. That ensures that the femurs are directly over the hips. Arms are active here. They're not on vacation. So what do I mean by that? I mean by press the back of the arms down to the carriage to get that posterior arm work in. We're going to begin with, and also checking in with our spine. We want to make sure that we have a nice neutral position of the spine. What do I mean by that? I mean that your bony protrusions, which is your ASIS and pubic bone, are on the same field. To quickly check, make sure that there's a small ladybug tunnel that can imagine traveling underneath the back. If that is too much for you and you need a supported spine, go ahead and bring the low back down to the mat to support the low back. Other than that, maintain that neutral pelvis is critical for footwork. Shall we begin? Inhale to prepare. Exhale to press the carriage away, pressing evenly into those heels. Extending the legs long. Coming back in with control. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Make sure that the knees imagine the knees are pulling up towards the ceiling as you press the carriage back. No hyperextension of the knees, no snapping at the joints. You, my friend, are in control of the carriage. The carriage is not in control of you. So be mindful of how your knees are. Good, coming back into the stopper. Stopper meaning rest position. We're now going to bring our balls of the feet onto the carriage. This time, the weight of your body is between the first and second toes. Find your half releve or church heel, as I call them. Maintain that height of the heel as you press the carriage away. That is really important. This is an ankle strengthener. Okay? So maintaining the position of the heels is critical. press the carriage away. Bend the knees to come back in. The heels stay relatively in place. I'm trying to maintain that neutral pelvic position as my legs are working. My back of my arms are pressing down evenly into the carriage. My chest is nice and open. Shoulders are back and down. Good, let's do one more here on the balls of the feet. Resist the carriage as you come back in. First position, heels are going to be glued as if you have a $100 bill between the heels. Do not let it go. The weight of the body, position the weight of your body between the first and second toe. Okay, inhale to prepare. Exhale, press the carriage away, zipping up through the inner thighs, through the crown of the head. Bend the knees to bring the carriage back to rest. Here we are zipping up through the inner thighs, getting some of that adductors to wake up. Let's do a couple more here. Heels are entirely connected. Last one. Good. I like to begin with a prehensile. Prehensile is our next position of the feet. Imagine you are a bird and you're perched over a ledge. The arches of the feet will be wrapping over the foot bar. The goal is to maintain that sensation of wrapping the toes over the foot bar and bringing the heels down. We are working the tops of our arches, the tops of our feet and the bottom of our arches here. Critical. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press the carriage away. Bend the knees to return back in. Keep those heels down, down, down. Two more. Last one. Good. Second position. Now we begin separating the legs and we're bringing the heels out on the foot bar. Pay attention to the tracking. Your knees can be as wide as the reformer. Do not bring the knees greater than that. I'm looking for a natural external rotation at the hips here. So the way to do that is just to be in the realm of the reformer form. Again, returning your arms back and down. The heels are pressing into the foot bar. And I have strong dorsiflexors, meaning that my heels aren't, look at my feet, they're not like this. They're dorsiflexed, okay? Strong flexion at the ankles here. Exhale, press the carriage away. Inhale, return back in. Pay attention to how those knees are tracking over those toes. So this particular variation is working the tops of our knees. Maintain that lumbo-pelvic position again. There should be no rocking and rolling in the hips. If you feel that you are rocking and rolling on the hips, go ahead and place your hands underneath the waist and maintain equal pressure of the waist on those hands as you press the carriage away. And you'll feel it. You'll feel if one side is working more than the other. But this is a great modification for those who are learning the reformer work. Let's do 2 more. I'm going to return my hands back. Last one. Good. I'm coming in for the next variation. Yeah, I'm going to do it all. We never really do this, but we're going to practice this one in my studio. Internal rotation at the femur. So what do I mean by that? I'm going to be internally rotating. My heels are going to try to go down towards that foot bar. My knees are married at the start position. So they are touching and the heels are actively trying to press down into that frame of the foot bar. It's a little bit tricky here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press the carriage away and straighten those legs. Bend the knees to come back in. I'm actively trying to keep those heels down. Again. So important to work in the internal rotation. Because we typically don't practice this in daily life. And it is very critical that we work both internal and external rotators of the hip. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Nice. I'm coming back into parallel on the balls of my feet, and I'm going to begin with flex releve. We're pressing the carriage back in. We're keeping the knees straight, but we're going to melt the heels underneath the foot bar, getting into the back of the calves. Releve back up, bend the knees to come back in. Exhale, press away. Inhale, melt the heels under. Releve up evenly, bend the knees to come back in. Let's do it with a little bit more flow. Make sure that the legs stay parallel, that the inner thighs do not touch. The legs are working, and the back of the arms are pressing evenly into the back of the carriage, and the chest is open. Now you can maintain the extension of the legs and just work here. So we're getting into the back of the calves, the gastroc and soleus muscles. These 2 muscles is what helps us jump and come back down to earth. You don't strengthen and lengthen these 2 muscles. This is when you hear people snapping their Achilles as they're playing a sport. Terrible recovery, I tell you. Holding it here, running in place. This is the last variation, shall we? 1 heel comes down, 1 heel lifts up, pressing both legs evenly as we switch. Good. So, I can't see you, but you can see me. What am I trying to accomplish here? I'm trying to accomplish that my hips do not move as my legs are running in place. You can take this as fast as you want, so much that you do not move the pelvis. And for me, today, I'll be at this rate. Last set. Straighten both legs, and off the top. Exhale, bend the knees and resist the carries to come back in. Float the feet off the foot bar. Hold the tops of the knees or the shins and rock the low back out for any tension that was developed back there. So again, footwork is definitely freaking the legs. This is a typical way, great way to start any reformer class. We're going to move on to another traditional exercise called the 100. This is where I'm going to bring my strings to 1 rep. Lying back down. Look at how I'm going to lie back down again. Bum, hand, slipping in between. Okay? This time your hands will find the straps. I like to place my hands into the smaller strap. I'm going to press the carriage halfway by extending my arms. Here we go. Floating one leg into tabletop. Now I'm really using my arms here to allow me to release the other leg into tabletop. Great. So for those of you who are new to reformer work, you'll just keep your legs here in a nice tabletop. Look at my tabletop. My knees are over my hips. I am not here, and I am not here. My knees are over my hips, and I have a nice 90-degree angle here at the knee. Good, a 90-degree angle at the hip. So I'm maintaining that position in space. The arms are going to start up at the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to lengthen the arms, roll the upper back off, not passing the tops of your shoulder blades, extending the arms long, and then we're going to pulse for 5 inhales and 5 exhales. For those of you who want to try a more intermediate position, go ahead and extend the legs up towards the ceiling as you pulse the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each time you exhale, I want you to bring the abdominals deeper towards the spine. I'm at 80. Arms reaching long. Bend the knees. Return the arms back up towards the ceiling. Rest your feet onto the carriage and dock your straps. Hold on to the back of the pegs. Legs are married. I'm just going to do a nice little gentle stretch where I'm going to knock the knees over towards the computer as my gaze looks the opposite direction. Inhale here. Exhale, pull the knees back into center along with the gaze of the gaze back to center, and then alternate. Exhale. Let's try that again. So, inhale, rotating the knees towards you as my gaze travels away. Exhale, pull everything back to center. Last one here. Feels so freaking good, that stretch. Woo. All right. Let's go back and go into supine arm work. Third exercise of this reformer flow. Wonderful for beginners and definitely for intermediates and advanced. You can always make it harder. But here's just a classic exercise of that. So, sorry, I just got up for no reason, but we're still on 1 red. Is a little too much for you? Drop it down to a blue. but standard is a red. Bring your hands back into the straps. Again, the short loops are preferred for me. Finding that tabletop position, sort of like exactly the hunter's position. But this time we're going to maintain the legs in this position as you travel the arms down towards the mat as if we're reaching long for something, hovering out the carriage. Inhale to return the arms back home. Make sure that the arms do not pass the shoulders. I want the hands or arms right over the shoulders to start and stop. So let's begin with some flow. So the first one are arm pull downs. This is what we're doing. If you want to make this more challenging, come up into a flexion position. So I'm not passing, I'm in an abdominal curl here. I'm going to maintain that abdominal curl as my arms work. So now I'm sinking in some abdominals as I'm working my arms. This is too much for you, you can always return the head back down. Good. Hands are along the side of the body. This time we're going to bend the elbows along the side of the waist, and then we're going to press the arms down for 1. 2. 3. 4. I love triceps. So good to get over the back of the arm. 5. 6. Palms face towards you. Open the arms out to the side for airplane. Exhale to drive the energy back towards the center of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're getting into this. The lats, the back of the arms. Last variation, arm circles. Inhale. Making these beautiful dinner-shaped circles in front of the body. I'm going to be meaning more circles. And 2 more left. Return your arms. Bring your head back down. Feet return back to the full bar and dock your straps. Okay, we're coming up. We're going to put back on that glue because this time we're going to do another great standard exercise, wonderful exercise called feet in straps. So this time our feet will be in the straps. So my strength setting here is 1 red, 1 blue. This is an average strength setting. And again, we're working the legs. You're working your lumbar pelvic stability. Your abdominals are working. And your arms again, your upper body is working here. So the main focus is the legs. This is why we do the exercise. So again, I have my straps in my hands. I'm going to press the carriage away halfway. Hold. Bring 1 foot off of the foot bar and press and bring the foot in the mouth of the strap. So there's my connection there. I'm going to step into this strap to hold, to allow my other foot now to travel into the strap. So this is typically where we want to start. We're going to press the legs straight away from us. So this is a 0 point. This is where my pelvis is nice and relaxed and my legs are extended away. It's a nice neutral 0 position here. So again, my arms are back and down, my chest is open, and we're going to begin. We're going to allow the legs to travel up towards the ceiling by folding at the hips. Now pay attention here. Do not go past the part where you feel your tailbone lifting up. So you want to think heavy tailbone here. If your tailbone is coming off of the carriage, you've gone too far, my friend. You need to lessen your range. So this is where I'm at right now. I'm going to press my legs away. Now I can come down as much as possible, but I don't want to disturb the low back. As soon as the low back arches, we are gone too far. So finding your range. Your range might not look like my range. That's okay. I have a lot of hamstring flexibility here. The point is that we are working the legs together, maintaining that neutral pelvis as the legs travel away from us. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one for this variation. Good. Another great one to do is you're going to bring your legs out into that 45-degree angle, and we are going to open the legs by moving the carrot. So we're opening the legs, that is a hook that is opening, and then we're going to close the legs back in. These are what's called scissors with a moving carriage. So the carriage is moving as we scissor the legs in space. So we're strengthening and lengthening the adductors here. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Good. Let's bring those legs up towards the ceiling, keeping the tailbone down. Inhale to split the legs at the top. Exhale to drive the legs back and down for circles. Meeting at the bottom, drive your legs up at top. Inhale. Exhale, externally rotate from the hips as you bring the heels together on the bottom. And return the legs back to start position by paralleling the legs. Inhale. Exhale. So imagine drawing backward D's here. Maybe that might help. Remember, your circles might not look like mine. They can be much smaller. The point is that we are working the femurs in that external rotation of the hips. And then bringing them back to parallel. So we're looping up the hips here. Press those legs down. Split the legs at the bottom, circling out and around side. Reverse the circles. Let's do 2 more. Remember, my arms are pressing back in, my shoulders are back and down. I'm going to maintain that beautiful lumbo-pelvic position. Good. Finding that 45-degree angle. Flex the heels. We're going to go into frogs. Heels are buried. Bend the knees towards the outside of the room. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Exhale, press the carriage away. Straighten the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Or switch the breath. Exhale to bend the knees. Inhale to press away. Make sure that you're pressing away at the same angle. So I want the press out to be fairly low to keep the work harder. So what do I mean by that? I usually see people doing this, where they're going to press up. That's easy. Bring the legs down. You're going to bend the knees, and you're going to press that out to that angle. It's getting a little more work in there. One more here. So those are my three favorites. Before we end this move, we're going to go into what's called hamstring stretches. This time, to keep it very beginning, I'm going to place that free leg back into that foot strap. I'm going to hold on with both hands into that strap here. And then I'm going to place this strap around my ankle. There you go. I am controlling the stretch by this standing on the foot bar and my hands on this strap. So the more that I allow this knee, the standing knee, to bring me closer into the carriage, the more this leg is going to travel towards my head, and the more I'm going to get a bigger stretch in the hamstring, and I'm going to hold. You should feel shaking. If you can't see, my leg is shaking. That's very good. This time, I'm going to see the standing foot. I'm going to externally rotate this foot here. That's going to allow me to bring, so I'm going to press out a little bit. I'm going to bring this leg out to the side. My hand is on that opposite hip. I can bring this leg out towards you, but I need that opposite hip down. And shoulders are anchored and square off. So again, your leg might not look like my leg. That's okay. I'm looking for that the hips are grounded and the shoulders are grounded. Breathe. So here, this particular exercise is a single abductor, single hamstring stretch. So I'm stretching out the inner thigh and my hamstring. Bring the legs back to center. This time we're going to cross this leg over the midline of the body. And we're going to get into this called ITB band stretch. So gently, carefully travel the leg and cross the midline of the body. You should feel this by now. If you don't, bend your knee, the standing knee that's controlling you to bring commitment. This leg is still landing. And you're going to try to bring this foot or this knee closer to you. You're going to get a bigger stretch on that ITB band. And you might ask yourself, and I'm not sure if you're interested in this, but the ITB band are these, it's a really tough band of connective tissue that run along the lateral leg. And typically, when people don't release the ITB band, it gets really tough. And it makes it really hard for this hip to talk to the knee, to talk to the ankle, to talk to the toe joint there. So by releasing this area, your hip is saying thank you. Thank you. Your knee is saying thank you. Everything is saying thank you. just ensures that you're going to have a better relationship between the lower part of the body. Okay? Just to keep it really simple. Okay, now press into this foot, and you're gonna bring this leg back in. You're done. We have to do one more side though. So here's the trick. Here, you're gonna bring the carriage down a little bit. I'm gonna do those straps. I'm gonna bring one foot into the other strap, but instead of the foot, I'm gonna bring it around the ankle. See? I'm holding both hands here on this strap. So again, this is just a standard hamstring strap. You can make it more intense by allowing this free leg to come closer to you. There is my range for today. And again, I like to hold on to the strap because if I need to get out of it, I can pull it down and that releases this one. If I want to bring that leg closer, I'm just going to lengthen this here. I'm lengthening my grip on this. Lighten my grip. Ooh, I feel shaking. Why do we do the stretches at the end of feet and strap? Well, it's just a wonderful way of working the legs, first of all, and then we have to stretch them all out. We have to stretch all the muscles out. So we're giving our legs the complete exercise here by marrying these wonderful stretches at the end. So look at my leg here. See, it's coming towards you. I'm going to come out. This leg is accommodating this leg to come out to the side. I am actively going to bring that hip down. My shoulders are squared off. And I'll breathe. Imagine I'm breathing into that single thigh here. So you can actually place your hand here. And try to see if you can breathe into your palm of your hand. Bring that leg back to center. Now you're going to cross the leg over the midline of the body. I'm allowing the foot to travel towards my forehead as I cross this leg. And I'm trying to find that sweet spot where it's just enough. There we go, I got it. So my outer thigh is actually shaking, that's where I want to be. I want to be at that little shakiness stage because that's where the change is happening. This is where the work is going to really come out if you allow the body to go through these natural stages. So I'm going to get stronger for you. Good. Bring the leg back to center. Release the foot off, out of the strap. Bring the carriage back home and dock your straps. Great. Now we've been on supine this whole time. On your back. Let's get out of our back, shall we? I'm going to do another position here that is great for beginners. It's kneeling abdominals. And this time we're going to take the foot bar away from us. We're going to take a glute off. So I'm only going to be left with a red spring, and I'm just going to slightly turn my here so you can see me quite well here. Good. So I'm going to be kneeling on the carriage. So I'm kneeling. I'm bringing my hands on the outside of the wood frame. See that? My thumb is with my hand. Is on top of the framework. It is not inside the frame. My thumb is laying on the top of the frame, and that's going to protect your thumbs here. So please pay attention to that. Look at my knees. My knees are pressing up onto the shoulder rest. My hands are right underneath my shoulders. My head is in line with my spine. So I'm not going to be looking at you now, and I want you to pay attention to where your pelvis is. I'm not dumping my pelvis down. I'm not posteriorly tilting my pelvis yet. I'm going to just find that neutral back here. So what do I mean by that? Well, imagine there is a board in the back of on the back. Your head, your mid-back, and tail are touching that flat board. Maintain that position as we begin. So you're firmly pressing into your arms. The shoulders are back and down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, you're going to bring the carriage up by pressing your knees up towards your chest, and you're going to return the carriage back down. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now I'm going to bring my arms out just a little bit here. There we go. Now begin. Last one. Good. If you need to drop away for the oblique version, do so now. Most people only can do obliques on the blue. I am a little stronger, so I'm going to leave my spring on the red. But this is a good time for you to change it to a blue here. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this hand down. I'm going to bring this other hand over. And my thumbs, see my thumbs? They're touching. They're making like a little bridge. And my shoulders are squared off. I'm in this lateral position. It's really very interesting here. So here we're going to pull the carriage in, but we're going to use that side oblique. So strong arms here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull the carriage in. Come back. I'm going to bring my arms out just a little bit here. Just trying to find my spot here. Here we go. Don't slam the carriage. You're in control. One more on this side. Good. I'm going to bring this arm over to the other side. I'm going to bring it down though, because I'm going to allow this arm to match it. Thumbs are going to match here and touch. You're going to make like a little thumb bridge. So my shoulders are square, or my shoulders are between my arms here. My pelvis is relatively square off. Okay, but I am in a lateral bend position here. So inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull the carriage through. One more. Great. Return that arm back. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a stretch here. So I'm going to bring my head right down. And I'm going to do a little bit of a child's rest position. Coming back up tall. Breathe here for a second. Okay, carefully come off the carriage. And I'm going to get my long box because I need to do some prone work. So I know you can't see me coming behind to get my long box. So this is a good time for you to do the same. Okay, I'm coming around. I'm bringing this box that you'll typically see in a studio. It's a box. This one is the original box. It's very heavy, but Balance Body has these really light ones now. And I really want one so that I can just hang on my wall. But in the meantime, this is what I have, and it works just right. So I am placing this box And I'm still gonna be on a red here, okay? This is how we're gonna get onto this box. So I'm standing here. Hand, hand, hands. I'm going to allow one leg to come up and over. And now I'm going to be lying down. So the chest is a little bit off. Pay attention to the alignment of your body and really make sure that you are indeed in the center of this box. Okay? My legs are not down. They are going to be working. Hips are going to be flat against this box. And we're going to get into some arm work. That's another arm work series. So here, for those of you that cannot start off this way, look at my arms are so in front of me. I want you to just start here. Okay? I am looking for strong, straight wrists. I do not want to see the bending of the wrist. I want strong arms here. So I'm going to come back into my position. I'm choking my arm to the strap. I'm holding on top of the arm here. My abdominals are lightly engaged. That means they're going to come up from the box here. My legs are active and my head is going to be in line with the rest of my body. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, I want you to imagine dragging those arms down towards the side of the carriage and up to the side of the hips. And turn the arms back straight in front. Good. Again, we're working our back muscles here. The back of the legs, the back of the hamstrings. Your entire back chain is working and your arms are working here. One more. This is so important for those that sit at a desk all day, that are on their phone all day, or doing something that is just really not the best postural positions. This is it right here. This is one of my favorites. Okay, we're going to pull up again. We're going to pull, hold it at your hardest spot. Bend the elbows towards the side of the waist. Straighten the arms for triceps for 1, 2, 3, 4. I want 2 more. Shoulders are back and down. Chest is nice and open. Hold. Bring those arms down, straight in front. If you need to rest, you can do so now. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to get into my lats, okay? My arms are so important. So everything's important, but the upper body for me as a woman, very important, okay? So coming here, I'm starting here. I'm going to start like an airplane. This is where I'm going to start and stop. Inhale to prepare, and exhale, drive the energy towards the sides of the waist, and then bring the arms out to the side. Two more. Last one. Relax. This is where I'm just going to lock my straps. I'm going to come up a little bit. Careful here. I'm going to come up into a child's pose. Oh my God, this is so good. You know, once we're in this position, you know what I'm going to say. Let's do swan. We must do swan. Okay. Swan is such a great love. Okay, I'm going to bring my box inside a second because I gotta put my foot bar up for swan. But before we do swan, let's do some overhead presses, okay? This is another great arm work. Yeah, arm work again is functional movement. This time we're gonna be pressing away from us, okay? So before we get into swan, Put your foot bar on the lowest bar setting. Bring your box back into that long position. And again, we're working on one rep. Okay. So I'm standing now, moving back to the carriage. Hand, swing one leg around and swing the other leg around. Okay. So now we're facing the foot bar. Again, make sure that your chest is slightly over the edge. Your legs are working here. Your hands are wrapped around the foot bar. All right, here we go. The head is in line with the spine. All we're going to be doing is some arm work here. So we're going to inhale to prepare. The glutes are engaged, the hamstrings are engaged, the abdominals are engaged, the shoulders are back and down. Exhale towards the carriage away. I'm straightening up the arms. Inhale, bend the knees back. Bend the elbows to come back in. Exhale. Inhale. So this is a very wonderful beginning exercise to the carriage. I do this with almost all my clients, and I also practice this really heavily on my own. Even though it doesn't look like we're doing much, we are. Okay, so my hands were parallel. Now I'm going to face the fingertips slightly towards each other, and this time my elbows are going to bend towards the side of the room. So I'm getting into my chest muscles here. Shoulder blades are back and down. Your chest muscles are working here. Both arms are working evenly. Last one. Great. I'm going to do one arm. I'm going to do one arm, but this time I'm going to switch it to a blue. Why am I switching it to a blue? Because I'm going to ask you to do the same thing with one arm. But before we do that, I want you to first press the carriage away with both arms. Release one arm. You're going to just put the arm here, like that. Now you're going to do the same thing. You're going to bend the elbow, straighten the arm. So for most people, even though this is a really mild spring, it's hard because the body naturally wants to twerk, like get out of position. This way here. Okay, I'm still on the blue side. I just have it wrong. Okay, press the carriage away. Bend the elbows in. So we're doing one arm here. We're going to come up. We're going to do this a little bit faster for flow. 2, 1. Place both hands onto the foot bar. Press it away. Release the other arm and let's go. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to do 6. Good. Coming all the way back in. For swan, I'm going to bring the foot bar up into a middle setting. Lock the foot bar into its place. Bring the carriage in and have it on that one leg. We're preparing for swan. So here it is. My legs are extended long. My abdominals are working here. My hands are on the foot bar here. Inhale to prepare. Press the carriage away. Hold the arms here. Press the hands into the foot bar as you slide the shoulder blades down the back, and you're going to extend the spine to come up. Inhale to tilt. Exhale to control the torso back down. Bend the elbows to come flat over the foot bar. Again. So when you press the carriage away, inhale to slide the shoulder blades down, and you're gonna lead with the crown of the head to come up, 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 and down, down, down. Good. One more here. Good. Relax down. Relax down. I'm going to swing my legs down, get off the carriage. I'm going in for some short box. Short box is going to be, like I said, short box. So we're going to flip the box around. Now, depending on your length, you're really, really tall, you can put the short box behind the shoulder rest, like so. So this time when you're sitting, you're going to be a little bit farther away. I'm not that tall, so I'm going to bring the short box in front of the shoulder rest. All springs on. All the springs are on. You're not moving the carriage here. The carriage will be stable, and I'm going to take the foot bar away. I'm going to bring up this safety strap. So here I am. I'm going to come onto the carriage. I have this safety strap here. I'm going to be bringing my feet into that safety strap, and I'm going to be sitting up tall. So, short box abdominals, again, is working the abdominals, but it's also working on that lumbo pelvic positioning, right? Sitting up tall, and working on sitting posture. So for those of you who are new, you can keep the arms crossed over the body. For those of you who are intermediate, you can extend the arms long. And for those of you that want to challenge it, maybe you can bring the arms up overhead. I'm just going to bring my arms in front today. So in this position, I am actively pressing out into the foot strap. So I'm opening up my leg and I'm externally rotating from the hips. This is what's going to really help me secure myself here. Sitting up nice and tall. Arms are going to be lengthened in front. You're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull the belly in, lightly squeeze the glutes and round down. Rounding the low back down as much as you can. Good. Inhale to back. Exhale, pull the belly in and roll back up. Leading with those abdominals, sitting up tall. Even taller. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the belly in, round the low back, and come out maybe a little bit lower this time, a little bit farther. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly in, and roll back. One more here with the round back version. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly in, and roll back. Inhale, your lowest part. Exhale, pull the belly in. Keep pressing into the stretch as you roll back. Shoulders are going to be back and down. Flat back version. This time we're going to maintain the back in a neutral position. So here the movement is not so big. Inhale, feeling tall and lifted. Exhale, you're going to hinge back like one unit. Inhale, the back. Exhale, coming up even taller. Inhale, exhale, hinge, hold, coming back up tall again. One more here. Inhale. We're not extending, we're not doing anything other than maintaining that neutral pelvis and neutral spine. Good. Bring the arms back down. Good. So we did long box, short box. We're taking the box away. Box is good for today. Coming back in. We're going to wrap this up. I'm going to do a great cool down method. It's going to be the lunge, and then we'll get into the mermaid. So for lunge, we're going to place the foot bar back into the middle position or in the high position, however you want. set the red. Now, my reformer is an 18-inch, so it makes it a little tricky for me to do this movement unless I have a yoga block. I'm gonna put this box up towards the front of the reformer, and I'm gonna plug my camera down because I think this is really important to show people what I mean by that. So, you see this, guys? I'm placing that down there in front of the reformer, and my foot is gonna go there. Bring it back up. There we go. All right. So I got that beautiful red. I'm gonna place my foot on that box like I showed you, and my hands are gonna come onto the carriage, and my other foot is gonna find that beautiful runner's position. So look at my toe. My big toe is in that beautiful runner's position, and the back of the heel is pressing against that shoulder rest. Good. And I'm gonna bring this up a little higher. Let's see. So I'm bringing this up at the highest setting. So as I press the carriage, this front knee is going to bend. This bottom knee is on the carriage. Shoulders are back and down. So this is a lot of upper body work. I don't want to see rounding. I want to see shoulders back and down, strong upper body. As you press the carriage away, you're going to bend that front knee. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that the hips are relatively squared off, that they're balanced. Shoulders are back and down. Look at my chest. Open, open, open. Good. Coming in. Again, press the carriage away as you bend that front knee in. Maybe come up a little deeper this time. So, getting into that psoas and abdominal stretch from all those abdominals that we did during our class. Good. This is a great variation I want to show you. This is for my intermediate people. So as you press the carriage away, you're going to release the inner hand. I call it the inner hand. This is the outside hand. This is the inner hand. So let's try. As you press the carriage away, you're going to coordinate your arm to come up and overhead. This is getting a deeper stretch. Coming back home. Let's do that one more time and we're going to hold. Pressing out. And hold for 5. And for those of you that really want to just bring this up to the top, I'm going to allow this leg to, I'm going to have the heel strut. So my heel is on the block. My leg is straight. I'm going to press that carriage back with that front straight leg. Now, this is only for people who actually, can maintain this squeeze. Inhale. Switch sides. Okay, well, you can't see me on the ball. You can't really see that ball, but I'm bringing my box with me. I'm going to put it to the other side. I'm going to place the box towards the front of the reformer frame. My foot is going to find that beautiful toe runner's position, I call it. So the toe joint is on the carriage and the back of the heel is on the shoulder rest. I have a nice connection with my foot on that yoga block. Hands onto the footbar, shoulders are back and down. Chest is open. I'm going to press the carriage away as I bend the front knee. Pay attention that the hips are squared off. Shoulders are back and down. Chest is open. And coming back home. Again. right hand. As you press away, we're going to coordinate the arm, lengthening up around as we press the carriage away. It's a coordinated effort here. Coming back home, one more time, we're going to hold for 5. Breathe. Coming back home. Last variation for today is mermaid. There's 2 ways of doing mermaid. I'm going to show you the modified version, and then we're going to do the standard version. Because if I have this 18-inch foot reformer, and I'm going to do the mermaid, I want to make sure that my feet have some really good connection. So this is a moon box light. Okay, it's a light. It's a light box, and it's called the moon box light. L-I-T-E. I'm going to place this on the floor in front of me. Why? Because I just want to make sure that my feet have a nice connection to the floor. Okay, I'm on red. This is for people who can't do the regular version, and I love this version as well. So I lowered my foot bar. And I'm going to position myself to prepare for mermaid. And the mermaid is another exercise that's going to stretch the sides of the torso. So the arms are going to start off like this. So you're going to press the carriage away, keeping that opposite hip, both hips down. You're going to side bend. Coming back in. Again. Hold. Look at my elbow. I'm going to hold it towards me, and this is a counter stretch. Coming up tall. Now, the full version. Forget the moon box. I'm going to sit in a Z-shaped position. So the back of my leg, this is my knee, it's here, touching the shoulder rest, and the back of my leg is touching the other shoulder rest. So if my leg is actively running along the shoulder rest, this front leg is bent. This foot is actively pressing into this inner thigh. This is a Z-shaped position. Arms out to the side. Inhale to press the carriage away. To come back in. Again. Hold. Rotate the torso, bringing the free arm down towards the bar. So now we're rotated. Inhale. Exhale. That releases the back of the rib cage. Release the arm and knit underneath your torso to get a bigger stretch. Bring that hand back onto the foot bar. Bring the arm back to the front of the foot bar. Coming up flat, like you're in between 2 planes of wax, and then you're going to come all the way back up. And I'm going to counter stretch. I'm going to hold either that peg or that shoulder block, and I'm going to counter stretch. Inhale. And then exhale. Let's do the other side. You're not going to be able to see me, and I'm not going to do the modified version ever. So if you did the modified version, do so now. If not, let's get into our Z-shaped position. This is the last one today, guys. Place the hands in front of the shoulder. The other arm is lengthened away. Inhale to press the carriage away. Excuse me. That's an exhale, and then inhale to return back in. Let's try that again. Exhale to press the carriage away to bring the arm up and over. Coming back in. Let's go into the full variation. Coming up and over. Hold. Rotate the torso. Bring that free hand down towards the foot bar. And bring the other hand slightly back. So now your shoulders are squared up. Inhale, exhale. That releases the back of the rib cage. Knit the arm underneath to get even a deeper stretch. Bring that free hand back onto the foot bar. Slide the other hand back towards the front. Come up flat, like you're coming through 2 planes of flat. Strong upper body here to allow the hands to come back home. Free hand down on the peg or on the shoulder blocks. Bend the elbow towards the side of the waist to counter stretch. And arms out to the side. Down. Great. I'm going to return to look at you. So, today was a brief beginner, very much beginner, intermediate reformer work. We did some classic reformer exercises that you can find in a good studio. Practice these exercises at home. Practice getting on and off your carriage. Practice how you're going to put your straps on and off, how you're going to dock your straps. All these little things matter so that when you go to a class, you'll be able to keep up and you'll understand the language that the Pilates instructor is telling you in order to keep safe and to maximize your time in the studio. So I hope that you enjoyed my class. Again, my name is Paola Karroum. I am a nationally certified Pilates instructor. I have a home studio here in Culver City, California, and I look forward to seeing you soon in the studio. If you like what I do, please subscribe and follow my channel. I will be putting on more lives. More with the reformer, the trapeze, the barrels, everything that the Pilates repertoire has to offer. Plus, I'm going to become certified on the core line. So yes, I said it, core line is coming up next month. We also will be practicing with the OOM, the active motion bar. So please visit my blog, look at the Pilates equipment and props that I recommend. And if you're going to choose at least one thing, if you really want to just choose one thing and get going, get a Pilates mat. It's a little different than a yoga mat. Pilates mat is a little bit thicker, which allows for rolling of the spine. And I feel like it's a better mat in general. So place your comments down in the chat box, and I guess I will return them as soon as I see them. All right. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a good day. Bye.